Thanks for your purchase of your new dog training system, the PET910. So inside the box you have a remote transmitter, training collar, beeper collar, antenna, TPU adjustable strap, standard wall charger for charging, contact points for different fur lengths. There's 2 sets. Test light to test the static function. And lastly, in the bottom, you have a manual. I'm now going to show you how to pair your receiver to your transmitter and the basic functions of the device with the training collar. Attach the antenna, and then to turn on the transmitter, press and hold the mode button for a few seconds. As you see, the transmitter turned on. Now from the off position, to pair with the transmitter, you just press and hold the on and off button until you get a solid green light. There it is, and then press the Y button on the transmitter. As you can see, you're now paired. Switch with the mode button to the static function, as you can see with the S, and this is the intensity dial to adjust the amount of intensity for the static shock or the vibration from 1 to 9. I'm now going to show you the static shock. As you can see, it's working fine. And this is the 1 to 2 button. Let's say if you had a second receiver, you'd use this to pair another receiver, but at the moment we're just using one. And that's it. I'm now going to show you how to pair the beeper collar to the transmitter and then show a few of its functions. To start off, turn on the transmitter by pressing and holding the mode button. As you can see, it came on. Now to pair the receiver collar to the transmitter, you must be on either run mode, tone mode, or location mode. Vibration and static shock, you won't be able to pair the beeper collar in those modes. So I'm now going to go back to run mode. Starting from the off position, you just press and hold the on and off button until you get a green light, and then press the Y button, and now the units are paired. I'm going to demonstrate the first mode in the run mode, number 1. As you can see, as the dog is moving, the beeper collar is staying silent, but once I stop, the collar will start to beep every 2 seconds. There it is. I'm now going to switch to the second mode, where the collar, even while in motion, will beep every 5 seconds, and then when you stop, it will beep every 2. To do that, you just change with the dial here, select number 2, and then press the Y button to let the collar know. So even as I'm running, it starts to beep every 5 seconds. And now if I were to stop, it will beep every 2 seconds. I'm now going to show you the final mode, number 3. This will beep every 10 seconds while the dog is in motion, so it's a little bit longer than the second. So the next time it will beep will be 10 seconds. And then even when you stop, it will beep every 2 seconds. The next mode I'm going to show you is the location mode. This disables the beeper function, so there won't be any more beeps unless you press the Y button to locate your dog. So if you were ever looking for your dog, couldn't find it, you go to the location mode and then press the Y button, and the beeper collar will make a noise. The last mode to show is the tone mode. This gives you noises. The first noise is a 1 beep. That's the first different sound. And then the next one, number 2, is a whistle. The third is a bird. And then the 4th is 3 beeps. The 5th is a cricket. The 6th is a starling. The 7th is a hawk. And then the 8th is just a longer version of the hawk. And then 9, lastly, is an eagle. And that's all the functions of the beeper collar. I'm now going to show you the waterproof capabilities of all the devices. I'm going to start off with the training collar. put it in the water. As you can see it's still operating. Take them out and test. And I'll also test the static function as well. As you can see, it's still operating after being in the water. I'll now show you the beeper collar that works in the water as well. I'll use the location mode for this test. Goes into the water. As you can see, it's still working. Take it out and test. It still works fine. And that's the waterproof capabilities of all the transmitters and receivers.